Hello, and a very warm welcome to the College of St Hild and St Bede, known to us all simply as Hildbede. I'm sorry we're not able to see you in person. This is very much a second best option from our point of view, really related to the degree of understanding you'll get of us and a sense of what we can offer, and above all, to feel the energy, excitement, the beauty, the wit and the intelligence that is Hildbede. So I'm Simon Forrest. I'm the principal of this college and also professor in our sociology department. Like many of our heads of house, but not all, I combine these roles, meaning that I'm an active member of the academic community, as well as that of our college and the wider community of colleges in Durham. I guess I might get to meet some of you in the course of your studies, and I look forward to that too. So first of all, congratulations on getting the offer of a place here. That's been based on your academic achievements and potential. I'm pleased to say that you've earned that, and I really hope you'll come and join us. There's some very good reasons why you should. Not only because of what we offer, but because of what we'll enable you to do. We will give you the support to thrive in your studies. A safe and secure and friendly home from home. A place in which you can form deep friendships, try new things, become and develop. And we'll ask you to play an active part in our community, to contribute, to get involved, to help us to shape this most magnificent and beautiful of colleges with your intelligence, your energy, and the generosity of your spirit. If you want to be part of a real community which is confident and is well established and yet always yearning to stretch ourselves that bit further, Hildbede is waiting here for you. You'll have already gathered that colleges are quite unique places in Durham. They are places to live, but they are much, much more than that. They are places of support, of stimulation, of many activities, of an opportunity to exercise leadership, to work with us, to run the place, and perhaps also and above all, to have some fun. Hildbede's very special, partly because of our age, our character, the way that we're set up, and therefore what we can offer. We are the second oldest college in Durham. We celebrated our 175th anniversary a few years ago. We began life as two colleges of education, one for women, the St Hild, and one for men, Bede College. They merged and joined the university, creating Hildbede, which now has students from across the whole range of subjects and disciplines offered within the university. We are special because we have so many alumni, around 17,000. Many are very famous and well known and have made their mark on the world in a very visible way, but all are valued and special to us. Many are still connected and work with us right now. They come from the periods when the two colleges existed and now as one college. Partly because of that, we have long and deep traditions. Ours was the first college to offer a college day in Durham, and therefore I still think unashamedly it's the best. We have strong traditions, therefore, around social events, around sports and arts and community. You will be joining a long line of students who've called this home, and you will be able to make your mark here too. Of course, we have a particularly fine building states and location. We are neither a Hill nor a Bailey College, but the Riverside College in Durham. Our buildings are situated on 16 acres of quite splendid parkland. We have great staff, from my senior staff, my vice principal and senior tutor, through our support and welfare to reception, administration, the porters, the housekeepers and catering. You will find here the warmest of welcomes, the kindest and closest of attention, and the best of support. And then, of course, there are things that we do. I've already touched on support and welfare, and that's critical. We really need you to feel that you belong here and that therefore you have the confidence and also the assertion to be able to develop properly. So consequently, we offer a great deal of student support and welfare to you, both through the college and they can signpost them due to that, which is within the broader university and beyond. Not only do we have dedicated staff within our team, but also we have around 40 mentors who are engaged with us. People from across the university and the community more widely, such that each student in a group of maybe 10 will be allocated to a mentor, somebody who provides a continuity of contact and support, helps you find your feet and steer your way through your studies and course of time here. And we also have our quite extraordinary SRC, Student Representative Council, which I'll talk in a minute, that do have an important role to play in terms of welfare and support. So a bit more on a flavour of the activities. We have around 6 formals a year, to which perhaps 280, 300 people come to each. They mark particular points both in our calendar and more broadly. We have 2 balls, both in the summer and the winter, and these are splendid events. Points of conviviality, of coming together, of celebration, and joy in each other's company. We have a wide range of clubs and societies, around 36. And I can just name check a few for you here. Our Film Society is very famous for being the oldest cinema in Durham and screens maybe once, twice or 3 times some weeks. Movies very freshly off the press. Our theatre company, Hillbead Theatre, is extraordinarily talented and inclusive. Several performances a year, and for a number of years consecutively has won the award for Best Musical Production in Durham. It's full of talent. We have music and dance in abundance. This year we hosted Durham Does Strictly, and a number of our students are very talented, ballroom, Latin and other dance forms. Team Hillbead provides the umbrella for our sports activities, and that embraces everything you'd expect and more. Football, rugby, hockey, ultimate frisbee, badminton and so on, through to the more sedentary activities of poker and pool. You name it, and if we don't offer it, you're very welcome to start that club or society. We also have an extensive art collection, and that's important to us. Our art society is working hard at the moment to catalogue, and we're anticipating having a really show of some of our special. We have some really fine pieces during this summer. And most of our activity takes place within the college because we have good facilities for that, in particular our Cabman complex, which has the Cabman Hall, but also is home to our dining room, and the Vern, which is our bar and social area. Accommodates up to a couple of hundred people in a really nice, relaxed and friendly environment down there. We also have a JCR and several reading rooms in the Hill building, and access to the Bede, which is where our colleagues in education are located currently, which has a fine library, which is also home to our stock of books. We go far beyond these issues. Our students also work around issues and action, be that in relation to the environment, liberation and inclusion work. We're working on a Hillbead Summit this year with our alumni and some academic colleagues, an opportunity to bring people together for 2 or 3 days to display and talk about their work, practice their academic skills, think about networking and careers and their futures here. And we're also developing a supportive leadership program for around the 190 students in our community that at any one time are running something or other. I want to send a few words to say something about our SRC. That's very special, unique and important to us. So unlike other colleges, we do not have a junior common room and a middle common room, but a student representative council that represents all those students. This SCR is very dear to us indeed. What it enables us to do is to run all the events and the socials and the entertainments. They manage that. They also plan, organise and deliver them. They're very significant in the support they offer to students through the welfare that they do, and also beyond that, it seems to me the really important contribution they make to the management and the running of the college. I'm really grateful for that, and they are fantastic friends and colleagues to us. They are right at the heart of what we do. We're also very lucky to have a very active senior common room. We have over 200 members of that. The senior common room offers a series of programme of talks, kind of seminar talks during term time, and also provides some financial support through the Principals Fund to students who want to stretch, do activities which would be difficult and out of reach otherwise. And that's an important feature of our college. We have a number of trusts and funds, often gifted to us and granted through the generosity of our alumni. And these are places where any member of our college, student member, is free to apply, to look to support, to develop their own skills, or with academic or indeed towards their careers. This is an important and unique option for us here. It's difficult to give you an impression of how vital a college is, especially since you can't be with us. But sometimes I just think of what's in my diary for a week when we're busy in term time. And I might start on Monday with our open mic night in the Fern, where you can get everything from poetry to people singing cover versions to performing their own material. We might have a quiz night. Our quizzes are very famous. The fact that this year we've had the captain of the Durham University University Challenge team has helped us drive the quality of our quizzing even further in their popularity. We will perhaps, particularly on Saturdays, but also sometimes on Wednesdays during the week when sports are on, have anything up to 15 or more teams competing in various sports across the university intercollegiate level. We will have our choir at least twice a week, singing in chapel for us on a Wednesday evening at Evensong on a Sunday when they offer a Holy Communion, but often at other times too. We might have a disco, a silent disco perhaps at the end of the week, and certainly in between there would have been many opportunities for game clubs, if it's the week when the theatre are performing, or indeed film soccer being on. All of that and much, much more. So we offer a home then to undergraduate, postgraduate and research students, and right across all subject areas. One of the many pleasures I have here is sitting in the dining hall of an evening and having a conversation with somebody about a subject of which I have known nothing until this point. I also welcome and champion the fact that we have students coming from all backgrounds and from many countries across the world, all identities, sexualities, genders and class. We are big and strong and kind and welcome you. We are the big beating heart on our high hill here in Durham. And we look forward to you becoming one of our next generation of students. You will belong here, and you can get on then with becoming, growing, flourishing and feeling the big love and the pride that we have in our students and our community. And there's one other thing you probably just need to know, and that is you might just fall in love with this college. You might come under its spell, as so many have and I have, one which inspires loyalty, affection to our people, our places, our things, our history, our culture and contribution. You can only get the merest flavour of that on these pages, and I particularly commend to you the videos and links to those activities which are really representing the heart of us, built by our student colleagues here. Do go off and spend some time looking at those. It's their voices that tell you more than mine what we are, what we mean to them and members of our community, and why Hillbead is not just the wisest choice, but the best choice you can make. Do come and join us, and I hope to see you very soon indeed. Thank you.